Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are continuing with our big Anno 1800 Let's Play and focus further on our little money printing machine that is having only 8 investors per investor residence and, well, therefore have them consume nothing. Okay, maybe a few happiness goods, but I'm still getting more than enough money from the members club and the bank, so yeah, that is a bit very easy. So, but we are still continuing to do that until we have like 10,000 investors or something like that. And what is also going to happen, something that is going to happen, what we start with in this episode is we will be moving the first part of our industry to another island. So we'll now, over time, migrate everything and make all the space available for our city. And we will start with T1 now. So, it's here. The Coral Island, the Storm. Okay then, so that issue is also fixed. And there's also a thing that some of you notified me about that I totally forgot to, that I can actually build a regional department for the palace. And, well, in those regards I have been quite stupid, right, for forgetting that. And this can simply save us even more influence. So here we have it. What are we going to put in? We can here plus 50 island workforce per town hall, which is, well, not really much. Or we go for the Department of Culture and we get more visits. Or we get more productivity, or area of influence. The biggest question will be here if we go for administration, one of these policies. I mean, 30% reduced needs for all foods, +1 influence for engineer residences, which is 70, not that bad. Could increase attractiveness level, or add another item slot like we did in the capital, but I believe we do best with that one. Or is the zoo more efficient? No, we are going for the Heritage Act. Allowing us to have now 880 influence available. I would have never thought we might ever get these numbers, but we do! Isn't that great? Okay, time to go back to Cape Trelawney, where we will have to decide on where to put our T1 industry. I still think this here's a good spot. And we already have a lot of building materials here. That's great. So, actually, have you even been delivering something from here? Let's check. So with all these... Prepared. Oh, come on.
But you can't just... I mean, you can't leave it unedited.
Yes, I can. So, and now finally let me do my job, for fuck's sake. So we have sewing machines, but sewing machines are not even being produced here anymore, right? Yeah. N34 light bulbs? Okay, seems like we have a few unnecessary routes. this is here, of course, 34 light bulbs, but we are also not producing light bulbs there anymore.
Workforce
We
shortage.
can delete that. And we can delete that. Giving us even more ships that we can use. Nice. Canned food, cotton, yeah, all of that is okay, as well as fur. So, it has been decided this here is going to be our T1 island. We are not even in need of all those resources.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So, we have 4 oil springs available. That means we can actually support 1 oil power plant. Which is good to know, though we are not going to use it. Yeah, we are not only going for T1 stuff on that island. It's not like I'm going to use 1 island per tier level. Because we have only 2 islands with oil available. And maybe I should focus on Mürstedt more. Because here we also have hops. But yeah, I totally forgot we don't even need red pepper. That was a thing. Okay, yeah, this here is going to be our industry island. Okay, so much space available. That has the potential to be glorious.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Whenever I'm trying to do something. Okay.
All hands at the ready.
Well, of course, there's something
Uncertain
happening at the
shores.
expedition again, because we all know we don't have enough, well, we don't have enough pop-ups in the game, so fight or diplomacy. We are going for
Look what
diplomacy.
blew up the blowhole.
And we get Taxman Tim. Welcome aboard, my friend. So now we even get a diplomacy rating of 200%.
Workforce shortage.
It's again Tombola.
Ship constructed.
Okay, if we are going here for tractors... Yeah, fuel stations I can support so much. Oh, wait, what are we missing here now? Basically everything. Okay. That's something I can work with.
Awaiting orders. Aye. Cargo stations.
Honestly, we don't even need that much timber. We are going to produce timber on that island as well. But we can make good use of all these bricks.
On course. Dirigible. Heading set. Maneuvering.
You
Workforce
can all
shortage.
go here and take your resources with you. So, about T1 production, there's actually not that much that we need.
Untold perils. Hope you're feeling resourceful.
Sunken debts. Well, let's go for faith, right? We have 100%. And it pays out.
Yar booty.
Call it luck or miracle. I will call it luck. Well, I guess we don't need rich champagne anymore, right? Or we can have, in return, Brownbeard's cutlass. Yeah, morale is at 88%. Okay, so in general, the production that we need here, we need around 20 schnapps. That is not much. We need a bit of timber. That can't be improved here. So we can actually go for the timber production to the other side of the island, like that area down here. Okay then.
Off the spinning.
Carry her about.
So, first of all, you need a connection. How much timber are we actually producing here? I mean, not timber, but wood. Raw materials, we need 95. Okay, that is honestly a quite scaring amount. But I'm pretty sure we can handle that.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Okay. Gilda di Mercante. Welcome. I will put you one
All
day
hands at
into
the
an
ready.
airship. Seriously,
Do
another
not let us be stricken.
frozen chasm. Well, of course we go for navigation. See, that was easy. Now let me please continue building this. And I know I could just stop fast forwarding, but That would be boring. Also, I'm waiting for the standard resources deliveries like steel beams and so on to arrive, and so how many can we now produce here? In theory, it should not yet be enough. 30?
You need a warehouse, you do.
Because the trees are still being planted.
How do?
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Good to know that you are confident about that. Is it again any bullcrap? No, that is now nice, okay.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I'm willing to accept that.
You lost an influence bonus.
We careen into the unknown.
How often are the
There be
events
monsters
happening
abroad.
here? Summon the grass of the tentacular, yeah, outrun, problem solved.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time. Ideally, one should keep one's promises.
And I still did not promise you a thing, Archie. So, but this should now really cover all our needs for wood.
No
But I might have to
captain could ask for
rethink
more.
the position of the power plant.
I knew this
The expedition
crew would let you
returns.
down.
Anything interesting? Hey, at least one set item. From the Polar Circle. Oh, walrus, yeah, okay.
No space left here.
Yeah, full
The festival
output
has
storage.
ended.
Yeah, we are now definitely producing enough. But as
Your
I
city
said,
has grown uglier.
the position of the oil power plant concerns me a little bit. We'll see about that. So, then again, we need to also produce enough potatoes for new kebab town. We only need 20, but we are producing 36. Huh. Yeah, I will aim for 30. Meaning 15 of them, since the tractors do that much bonus. 300%, it means we need 5 potato farms that are optimized with tractors. Oh yeah, I did not unload the steam engines yet.
Ready?
Totally forgot about that little detail.
Fields might help. What brings you here, Master?
Okay, that would be number 1. Here comes number 2. Number 3.
The people celebrate your
And we
leadership.
can also go here for local department. Yeah, the range is quite strong with that one. Because we are going to have trade unions, so... Half workforce sounds great.
Altitude stable.
Okay, I know we have an item in the that also makes us produce other stuff in there. Yeah, it produces extra rum. So, meaning we can now go for the actual timber production and for the schnapps production. So, how many foes do I have here? 12. Well, time to tone that down, right? Here we are only going to need 6 due to electricity being a thing.
Thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
A renowned personage? Is it a great one? Fire Chief Mills does not sound that exciting.
We're all full up!
Okay, I guess it is time to get rid of these here. So we have here 6 with increased productivity and electricity and everything else. But first we are going to get rid of these.
An explosion in one of your factories.
And again, a pop-up.
Awaiting course.
Okay, who is it that we are going to carry over?
I feel it reflects the times. Uncompromised.
Sir Louis Brandley. Well, Sir Louis,
Altitude stable.
you shall be of great service for us.
Flight path plotted.
Oh wait, I can actually carry over all the trade union items already. That would probably save some time.
Hovering.
Okay, and here's another trade union. Yeah, that is for tier 2. As well as that one.
Ready.
So with all these adjustments, production should be fairly high.
We need something first.
Of course, this is a little too much for this building, but it can handle quite well. Perfect. I might need another potato farm, just in case. Of course, we are now running out of steel.
Drops are spinning.
But in the meantime, yeah, quite some steel has arrived, so we can transport a bit of it.
Moving to coordinates.
I want to finish at least the T1 stuff.
Heading set. Hovering.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
Light path plotted.
Okay, and with the rest of the materials we do something that is long overdue. And that is reducing our resource output by getting more investors.
Slick work.
Yeah, we have now 9,000 investors here.
The city's a ruddy marvel, I tell you.
Okay then, so we can now get rid actually of the schnapps production over here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
A farm? We know field. How do?
So how much oil are we actually producing here? That would also be quite interesting to know. 16 and we need 12. Yeah, it's time to also get that one item that lets our oil power plant produce oil. That is the leading electrical engineer.
Altitude stable. On course. Dirigibbling.
So we are also in need of work clothes, right? Yeah, here we are also heavily overproducing. This here will be a big agricultural corner. Going until there.
Drops are spinning.
Good thing we don't even need that much quartz, and that bit that we need I'm going to get from the capital.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So, and that way we are now producing a bit more oil and therefore can also afford more fuel stations for our tractors.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Wow, what a big challenge! That was nearly impossible to repair for me.
The festival has ended. The people celebrate your
and
leadership.
you will allow us to go for animal
The
farms.
city has grown uglier.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Altitude.
Acceptable. Could be worse. Right. Okay, I do not intend to lose here any more time, so time to go for a first fuel station. When in doubt, I can just rebuild it. But I want to have our little potato industry up and running. Okay, so we need wool, right? 52. It's because of these, right? Yep, it is. Okay. So 56 are being consumed, 84 is being produced. And we can double the production. Oh, thanks to the silos. So I guess that here should be enough for me. Yeah, here's all that. There's all that grain, and here we move all the animals. So let's check how much raw production we are getting here. 22, that will actually double.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Seductive charms.
Yeah, it is
ready, my
acceptable.
desk.
So, do they even reach far enough? Seems like it. Yep, they do. So,
Where
what
are
is
my
that?
chops?
Okay, it's a 2-star expedition. We even have a 3-star available. Maybe one day we will actually do it. But first here we go for 51. That is nice. So we can get rid of those. And have a positive farmer workforce balance again.
We're all fuller.
Olio reporting in.
Missing goods? Well, then go collect them. Or do you need help with that? Well, here. Enjoy. Yeah, the grain farms don't really like that.
We put our
Oh
love.
well, that is not really my problem. So,
Waiting
you
course.
are the Schnaps one.
Light path plotted.
You are the working clothes one. One Schnaps. From Int Main to New Kebab Town.
I still don't trust you.
Props are spinning.
Oh, there's another Schnaps one. Random. So,
Altitude stable.
then we create another route, trade route, and again a 31. Work clothes. Also from Int Main to New Kebab Town. Of course, we still need to produce them.
Hovering.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So we don't need that wood anymore, that's just standing in the way, but you can go collect
Room
the
to
next
maneuver.
iron.
Begin the turn.
So, of course we now need work clothes. So, in New Kebab Town we are consuming 20 per minute and producing 36. So I guess if we are going for 30, then everything will be fine.
Your city has grown uglier.
And for that it would be interesting to have all the trade union items.
Altitude
To see if we can do something with that already. Oh, you also still have steel beams
Cargo
available.
stations.
Fleet ready?
Barrier about.
props are spinning.
Of course, that also means that we can't use the items for expeditions anymore, but... well, it could be worse, right?
Maneuvering.
The festival has ended.
On course.
The festival has ended. Your
Dirigible.
city has grown uglier. Your city has grown uglier.
Heading set. Ready. Light path plotted.
So, and you... less workforce, that is nice. should probably also go for expert planters here.
On course.
We're all full up.
Output storage full, and you are missing goods. Let me guess, we don't have grain anymore. So, what do we have in here? Also an export planter and the medal winning producer. You know what? We are now going to carry everything over. Since in the next 4 episodes we are going to get everything.
Airship.
Okay, you can go collect
Room
more
coming over.
items.
Begin the turn.
So you go already with the expert planter. Productivity plus 50%, that is nice. By the way, how much oil are we consuming now that we have that fuel station? 4. Okay, that means we can... Oh! It can supply so many.
A farm? With no fields?
Yes, a farm with no fields, imagine. How is that just possible?
We're taking every care.
Okay, so now you get a few more fields, my friends.
What I wouldn't give to get out of my shuttered bureau. How did you manage to wriggle out of it?
That is a very good question, Eli. Maybe, but that is just a theory. I simply did not care enough.
We've run out of gabbins.
So that will be another experiment to see
Look
if
busy,
those are being
people.
delivered. And then we can check again if the range counts.
Hold the crane.
Well, whose range counts more?
Bring her around.
Altitude stable.
It does, okay, so it is the range of a fuel station that counts.
Stores are inundated.
Meaning we have way more than enough range available. Okay, good. So that also means we are now producing here enough raw material. Yeah, grain to supply
The festival has ended.
our animal farms. I'm going to pause you a little bit because we are underproducing potatoes.
Halt the conveyor!
Okay, you can now work again.
All right, everyone, back to it.
Boat at the ready.
So now we need to make sure that we get enough work clothes.
One final look.
Yeah. That is okay. Together they are neutral. I want to see if I can put something in there that also works with lumberjacks and so on. All carpentry works in window makers. Productivity plus 30% and workforce. Well, they don't really need workforce, so... Well, that is for the lumberjacks' huts, but we don't have them here. Okay, they can actually produce wool additionally.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown ugly.
So, you now produce cotton. How much? 5. So it's actually not that much, but your base productivity itself has been increased. That is nice, and now we can start with the actual production of work clothes.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh, cool, nice.
An explosion in one of your factories. Your city has grown uglier. The fire has been vanquished.
Dum da dum 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 dum. Time to get rid of those. Yeah, definitely producing enough. So, in the meantime,
A
what do you
dead
guys
pool.
need? Oh, we need another university, I see. Well, you are in luck, my friends. We have here a university right for you. Isn't it awesome? How many investors did we get now here? Over 10,000. We can go for the highest rates again.
We can
but
move
of course, if you're having such a huge building just for 8 people, yeah, those are very big penthouses. So everything in range of a trade union only consumes half workforce, right?
Your city has grown more beautiful.
So we might actually be thinking about placing another one here, and therefore making more farmer workforce available. Good, so we have now started putting the T1 industry. And I have to admit now, when I'm seeing these rates, that one upgrade, I mean, it's totally worth it, actually. But okay, so in the next episode we are going for T2. So here we have our big forest land.
Hope it's not gruel today.
So, and that shall be our thumbnail. So, yeah, really looking forward to the next episode. Should be a bit easier than that one, because now we actually have a plan on what we're doing. And yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy. And yeah, further motivates me to continue. And if you have any feedback, questions, or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. If you want to get in touch with me directly or the community, then, well, feel free to join our community Discord, for which you will find an invitation link in the video description down below. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that the notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Anno 1800. Bye bye.